Alright, so this is my second tutorial on how to make a Discord bot with TypeScript and Illustrator. Now in our first tutorial, we made our main index.ts class, file, and we call it the master class. We made a main.ts file in which we log the bottom line. And if we run it with no dot, we should see it pop up in a second. And it should say that the bot is online, which is our console.log up here. And there we go. The bot is online. So for next, what we need to do next is we're gonna go into Chrome or the browser of your choice. And when we go here, we need to search up the Discord permissions calculator. And this permissions calculator basically allows you to invite your bot to your server. And you'll see all these tick boxes. We don't need to worry about all of these because if we click administrator, then it's basically like ticking all of these tick boxes at once. So click administrator and then go over to the developer portal, and you want to copy the application ID and paste it in here. Now this link will light up and it will allow you to authorize your bot to a server. Now I have my own personal server that I have. You can use whatever one you want, but I'll add it to my server. We're going to click continue. We're going to click authorize. And we'll click I am a human. It's just for checking if you're a robot or not. I'm going to open up Discord real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I opened up Discord, and you'll see that I invited the bot into the server through the Discord permissions calculator. Just copy the application ID, paste it into the slot, and then just go through the steps that Discord tells you to do. Now in this channel right now, and you'll see that YTBot is currently offline. You'll see that it has the offline status. But if we head over to Visual Studio Code and we type in no dot and wait for it to show the bot is online message, we should be able to see that the bot comes online. Don't worry about this message. I'm not sure what it means. If you ever get this message, it's just because Illustrator currently isn't supporting the Discord stages. So now if you come over to the Google Chrome, you'll see that YTBot is now online. And you'll see the online status, and that means that up to this point, everything you've done has worked, and the bot has been logged on. Now this video is going to be very short, but one last thing, in the package.json, you can add in custom scripts in order to make your typing commands easier. So if you head over to Visual Studio Code and edit the package.json, create a new line, and you can call it scripts. And this is all the scripts that you can use in the terminal. We're going to create a script called watch, and we'll just create a script called dev. So with watch, what you're going to do is have tsc-w. Now this tells the TypeScript compiler to watch all your files, and it's really nice because whenever you make a change to a file, TypeScript will automatically recompile it, and you won't have to worry about typing in tsc every single time. Now with dev, what you want to do is install a library called yarn add -d and type in nodemon. Nodemon, I'm pretty sure it's short for node monitor, and it's like the TypeScript watch, but for JavaScript files. Whenever it sees a change, it'll rerun the code. So wait for that to install, and a second here. Alright, so NodeMon has been installed, and you might have noticed that I typed in yarn add -d, and the -d modifier here is, well, it's an argument, but it basically tells Yarn to add it as a dev dependency. Now, if we go into package.json, I accidentally overwrote the code, so don't save. We're gonna come back here. Wait, not readme. It's lagging. Put it back. Alright, so you'll see that it says dev dependency, and this is what happens when you type in yarn add -d, or if you're using npm, you can type in npm install, and then I think it's save -dev. And what this does is, these libraries aren't actually used when running the script, they're just used when you're developing. And you can actually see that we have @types node and @types illustrator. These two scripts should also be dev dependencies. So what we can do is we can say yarn remove @types node and @types illustrator, and we'll wait for that to happen. And once that is done, we can say yarn add or npm install save dev, but this time add the -d modifier, and you can add in @types node and @types illustrator. And we'll wait for that to finish. Alright, it's done now, but I accidentally deleted the scripts, so I'm gonna write that again. Scripts, and we're gonna say watch, and we're gonna say tsc-w. And since now we have NodeMon installed, we can say dev, and we can type in NodeMon dist index.js, I think. Now if we do that, and we come back here, let me just make sure it's recording. Alright. If we come back here, we can type in tsc, we can type in yarn watch, and what you'll notice is it's gonna disappear in a second, and I'll say starting compilation watch mode. So what this means is now it's automatically saving to this, and the next thing you want to do is, whatever you're developing, you want to open up a new terminal, and you want to type out, oh, it's really slow right now, hold on. You want to type out yarn dev, and it'll run NodeMon on dist/index.js. And what that will do is it will check for any changes to dist-index.js, and it'll rerun it every single time. So you'll see it reruns right now, but we'll wait for it to connect. Alright, so now it's connected. You'll see if I say something like console.log hi, and save this file, if you look back at here, it will say file change detected, starting incremental compilation. If you come back here, it'll automatically rerun the program, and this is much easier to do this. It's basically like a chain. So whenever we change a TypeScript file, the tsc-w watches the file and recompiles TypeScript, and then when it recompiles TypeScript, these files change and it reruns the code, and you'll see it console.logs hi right here. So whenever you start a session, you want to just open up these two commands, and you can just create a third terminal for whatever you want to do. Now that's going to be it for my second tutorial on how to make a Discord bot with TypeScript and Illustrator, and thanks for watching.